Okay, hello everyone. My name is Sia Jack, and my Instagram handle is there. YouTube, same name. So basically, I want to answer a question, but this answer I am giving is not direct, and this answer I am giving it is only based on my own view, my personal view. So the question is, should Christians listen to secular music? Firstly, the first thing I'm going to answer is what is secular? Because we need to know what secular is for us to know if Christians will be able to listen to such. Secular, just like if you Google it, it said it is something without religious content. Oh, I don't really like calling Christianity a religion, so let me say without Christian content in it. So whatever doesn't have Christian content in it is secular. So in other words, it doesn't only apply to music, it applies to what you watch, it applies to what you see on social media, it applies to almost everything you take into yourself. Anything you take into yourself. Like the Bible says, it says, guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life. Proverbs 4, verse 23. So whatever you take in determines what you will bring out. So you take in garbage, you bring out garbage. You take in good things, you bring out good things. That is why for a Christian, guarding your heart and being particular with the things you listen to, with the things you see, with the things you hear, with the people you follow, it's very important. Okay, so now that we've established the fact of what secular means, I think we should get into another subtopic I call beats. What are beats? I feel like they're like a company of sounds, or how do I say, a composure of different sounds together. And I don't believe that beats are specific. There's a particular beat you have to use for Christian content, and there's a particular beat you have to use for secular content. We all believe that beats are universal because we can hear a song like "I've faith in Jesus," though it's a remix, but it we can see that it's one of the most popular sounds in the world right now. And something like yes you, so that is also another amazing beat which is actually very popular, and it's a Christian content. But some people just actually listen to it and don't actually understand what they are saying. And some people they listen to it and know what they are saying. And then there are actually people that are not actually even Christians, but they vibe to it and they actually enjoy the sound. So we can see that sound is universal and it's not actually specific to any particular content. There are also some kind of secular sounds that may sound like Christian music, but maybe because of how solemn it is, but it isn't. So we can both agree that it is the content and the lyrics in the sound that can differentiate or make us know what we're actually listening to, or make us understand what content or what it is getting into us. Like we said in the first section, we said that we have to be mindful of the things we take in. So it is not about the beat now. You can listen to any beat you want to. But what is important is the content. What is in it? What is the lyrics? What are you singing? What are you going to bring out of you? Do you understand what you're singing? Do you understand what lyrics you're talking about? Okay, so now let's come to something else, which is understanding and misunderstanding lyrics. Understanding and misunderstanding lyrics. For example, now I am singing a song. Let's say I'm singing a song and I don't understand what I'm singing. Like I don't know what I'm saying, except someone interprets it to me. There are some languages of songs that you don't actually know, but because it sounds like, yeah, but look there, you're just singing it and you're just vibing, but you don't know what you are saying. At that point you are singing that song, it is not getting anything into you because you don't even understand what you're saying. So you're not getting anything, it's not coming, You're not thinking of anything. It's not producing anything in your mind or in your heart. So at that point, innocence, you don't understand what you're singing, right? But the day you come to understand the lyrics, and maybe you see that, oh, you're saying a bad thing, you're saying the wrong thing, you're not like, ah, is this what I'm saying? Now there's some meaning that have gotten to you, meaning that when you're singing this song next time, you would understand what you're saying. And it means that at this point, it can be registering things into your heart, translating things into your mind. So understanding what you are singing or understanding the lyrics too can contribute to whatever is going to get into you. So someone singing a song that doesn't understand what he's saying is basically just enjoying music and basically has nothing to worry about. But when you understand the lyrics, and the lyrics now is something that is bringing up bad fruits in your heart and in your mind, then it is something to be watchful of. So I'm going to give you a verse. It's from Matthew 15, verse 18 to 20. I'm not going to get to 20, I'm going to get to 19. It said, but the words you speak come from where? Your heart. That is what I was talking about. They said, this is what defiles you. From the heart comes evil thoughts, murder, adultery, or whatever sin. And then these are what defiles you. So whatever gets into you is what is going to later defile you, because it's going to bring out. Whatever gets in will bring out. Like we said, garbage in, garbage out. Good things in, good things out. Okay, now that we've established one fact, that beats are universal and there's nothing wrong with listening to beats. Two, we've also established the fact that secular means anything without Christian content in it. And three, we have also established the fact that what we get into us would later defile us, because it is what we get into us that we can bring out. And the defiling there is only when it has to do with wrong things that we understand, that we can bring out wrong things too. Okay, so now that we have gotten the whole background, I'm going to talk about myself, how I personally view listening to music generally. I don't restrict myself to any particular genre of music. When I say genre, I mean maybe R&B, pop, soul, gospel, contemporary, and so on. I don't restrict myself. But I know that the one thing I'm very careful of is content. I'm very careful of content, meaning that if I see that listening to this song is going to get a wrong content into my heart, I don't listen to it, or I have to delete it. I have to get it out of my playlist. There are people that listen to songs and they start imagining things. It gives them wrong sense of imagination. Sometimes it gives them a wrong kind of perspective to see things, to see relationship, to see love, to see whatever issue or whatever content the artist is trying to talk about. So there I want you to be mindful of. But based on don't listen to this particular person or listen to this particular person, I don't have that barrier, because there are some musicians I listen to that I don't listen to all their songs. I am very choosy, I am very picky of the ones that I want to listen to. Do you understand? So I'm very picky of the lyrics. If I see that that particular lyric is going to mess up what gets into my heart, I stay away from it. If I see that this one is going to uplift me, going to make me feel good, is not really adding any negative content to my heart, I just simply listen to it. I just simply, loosen up, listen, have fun, and relax. Maybe I'm chilling. Maybe it's a picnic. Maybe it's just me in my room, or maybe it's just me going to play soccer or doing something. I just listen to it because basically it's not doing anything to me. It's not getting anything wrong into my heart, but it's just making me feel good, making me feel free, making me feel, okay. So that's how I listen to music. Okay, so now let me get into the songs I listen to that are not actually like by gospel artists, but they make me feel good, and I feel like, ah, wow, this song is nice. Like the sun's gonna shine on everything you do. It's by Ashake, and it's a song that is like, whatever you're gonna do is gonna bring good fruit. Whatever you're gonna do, this is actually a good content for me. I feel like, okay, whatever I lay my hands on will prosper. That's just like what the Bible says, you see. But that doesn't mean that everything that Ashake sings is correct or is good. I have to get the lyrics first to know if does this thing add to my life, or does it just make me does it ruin my mind, or ruin does it get in garbage to my heart or my mind. That is the first thing I get to. There are a lot of songs. I become a person for my happiness, so still be my own by Burna Boy. That song now makes me feel like it doesn't really matter. It don't have to be like it doesn't matter. The money doesn't matter. Even though I'm just a common person, I can still feel good. I can still feel happy in my little way. So there are a lot of songs. If I start, it won't finish. And that's like No Allah by Wonder Banton. It's actually a song that can make me feel like, with the economy and everything getting on your head, you're like, oh, more problem, problem. But when you listen to a song like that, you're like, problem true true no dey finish. Ma just try to enjoy. You understand? So there are a lot of songs that can actually make you feel good and actually make you, think positive, think forward, do good things. And these are songs from secular artists, or I don't really call them secular artists, but I call them artists that maybe don't sing direct gospel content, or include Christ, include God in their music. But these songs can also uplift me and make me feel good, which I don't restrict myself to. Now that doesn't rule out the fact that I respect pastors and spiritual heads over you that would say don't listen to secular music at all, because it can be tempting if you're listening to, let's say, maybe some good songs that they have sang. You may feel tempted to listen to the other ones. You understand? This all has to do with discipline. If you already understand that I have to know the content. I have to get the lyrics. I have to know if this is adding to my life, if this is adding good things or is adding bad things to my life. If you haven't come to that understanding, then it's best to stay away from it completely. But if you've come to that understanding that I have to know what is this person saying, what message is this person passing to me? If you've come to that understanding, then I don't feel you should restrict yourself. I feel like you can listen to whatever you want, but make sure that these things you are listening to are planting good fruits in your heart and in your mind that will later produce good actions and make you um, take good decisions. Just to point it straight, it doesn't only go to secular music. There are some gospel sounds out there that I feel still contradicts the faith. There are some gospel musicians that sing songs um, with Christ in them, with good lyrics, but they don't even still get the knowledge, or they don't still have the revelation of Christ in them. There are a lot of gospel music I have stopped listening to because it contradicts what Jesus came to do. It contradicts what I believe in. And I don't blame these gospel artists, because whatever you sing is based on your understanding. Same thing with the pastors, same thing with the teachers. A lot of pastors preach based on their knowledge, based on what they know, based on the revelation they have. So I don't listen to every message of every pastor, but I can listen to a message of a pastor. Maybe he's talking about something that is aligning with what I believe in. I can listen to it. But if it contradicts what I believe in, I don't listen to it. That is the same thing. It goes for all areas of life as a Christian. Whatever the Bible tells you, or whatever you believe in, whatever revelation of Christ you have gotten to, you have to align what whatever you listen to and whatever you watch to that particular revelation or to that particular knowledge you have. Whatever contradicts it, stay away. Whatever grows it, whatever nourishes it, grab it. So, what are we saying? Content in general have to be watched, whether spiritual content, whether Christian content, whatever content it is. It doesn't just have to be, hey, don't listen to secular music, hey, don't do that. No, secular, gospel, whatever it is, get the lyrics. As I'm reading these lyrics, as I'm singing this song, is it building my faith? Is it bringing good things to me, or is it making me do good things, or is it making me do bad things? Now that is what defines what a Christian should watch, what a Christian should see, and what a Christian should listen to. I wish I was able to help you, and I wish I was able to give you a bit of how I live my life, and I wish I was able to inspire you also. Bless you.